Hello, my very most beautiful Geminis. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your October reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. Now, everything that you guys will need to know about that is in the description box below for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there, spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And I have recently added 2 new benefits to Patreon. So when you become a patron, you get 1 free 1 question email reading, as well as 20% off of all personal readings for the entirety of your membership. And that includes sales. So when they're on sale, you can get the sale price and your 20% off. There's a link for that in the description box below if that is something that you guys want to check out. But we're going to pray and get started. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful. That was the King of Pentacles if you guys didn't see it. For my very most beautiful Geminis, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. We are going to look at your energy and then the person that you're dealing with as well. Oops. All right, bottom of the deck we have the 2 of Pentacles. You got 2 twos here. You got the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. So I do feel like you guys have a choice to make. I feel like you're feeling very indecisive about it, kind of going back and forth. I feel like there's been a lot of conflict between you and somebody that you're dealing with, whether that looks like arguing or just, you know, not being on the same page. It does look like there's been some conflict, and I think a lot of that is stemming from either you guys not feeling like you're getting the time or attention that you deserve. Maybe you feel like somebody's not putting in, you know, their share of effort, right? It can also just feel like you're feeling very unappreciated, unvalued, or like your feelings aren't being recognized or acknowledged, okay? Maybe a combination of those. I do feel like it has you feeling pretty down. You could be contemplating whether anything is going to improve with that 6 of Wands in the reverse energy as well. Get the 7 of Wands here in the heart space. So, you know, I feel like you guys are having a mixture of energies with that. Part of it is I think you guys are wanting to stand your ground. Like, you guys know that you deserve more than what you're receiving, okay? And it's like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle for less than I deserve, or just, you know, let this be okay. You know, so part of that 7 of Wands, I think, is you kind of like standing your ground. I also feel like some of you guys could be contemplating, you know, like blocking somebody out or putting your guard up when it comes to somebody because you're not getting what you deserve in this situation. I think you guys have even voiced this to them. You know, so I don't feel like this is like you haven't given them a shot, Gemini. I feel like you have expressed how you feel to them, and it's just led to conflict or arguing. It's like, it's a little bit of a selfish energy. You know, somebody just wants what they want, and it's like, doesn't matter what it kind of costs them, right? So the 2 of Swords, I feel like you are getting ready to make a decision. We got Moon and Libra energy here. So I do feel like you guys are getting ready to make a decision. There's a lot of back and forth energy. I feel like it's kind of been like this for a while. She's sitting on a concrete bench, and it's meant to look like she's been sitting there for some time, right? So maybe it's been a hard decision to make because maybe you do have a lot of feelings for this person. Exactly, I say a lot of feelings for this person. And then the Ace of Cups is here right underneath the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, you have a lot of feelings for this person, and it makes it difficult to just walk away, you know, but I think that you guys are definitely contemplating it here. So I feel like you could even be coming, this is showing up in your actions, so you guys could be expressing this to this person yet again, and I feel like it does lead to some kind of argument, some kind of conflict here. We are going to grab another deck, and we're going to take a look at the person you're dealing with. We're going to see what their energy is towards you. And then we're going to see what you don't see coming and some advice. Alright, we got the 5 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck for their general overall energy. The 5 of Cups is right under that. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. I think some of you guys are getting ready to release this or block somebody out. Some of you guys could have already, you know, block this person out, but they could be wanting to return or trying to return, and that could be having you in your head trying to make a decision. Should I let this person back in? Looking at the past, looking at everything that's happened, and feeling very conflicted. Some of you guys, it could be resonating that way as well, especially with this energy here. 2 5s, this person is going through something here. You got the 5 of Pentacles, or the 5 of Pentacles, so feeling left out in the cold. Some of you guys could have walked away, or this conversation that you guys are having about, you know, if something doesn't give, I'm done, you know, that kind of energy. So feeling a little bit left out in the cold, and my goodness, and 5 of Cups, you know, grieving, feeling disappointed. And I think it is because of the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody letting go, like you finally let go. And maybe they didn't think that you were going to actually do it. The 3 of Cups in the reverse, maybe they think they're not going to be able to get you back. That could be what you guys are being very indecisive about. You got the 4 of Wands here in their headspace. Sorry about the wonky lighting, guys. I'm trying my best to work through it. Ooh, there we go. You got the 4 of Wands for their headspace. 4 of Wands is like reaching a goal, a finish line, accomplishment, celebration, a coming together. So, you know, they could want to reconnect with you. They're just not sure if it's going to happen. I think you're like very conflicted about it. You think you're very conflicted about it. You got the 10 of Swords in their heart space. So really feeling like something is over. I feel like that's where these 5s challenge energy is coming from. But I feel like the thing is I feel like you've given them plenty of warning. I definitely feel like there's been conversations about this. So it's like they didn't take you seriously, or they didn't really think you would do it. You got the 10 of Pentacles here as well in the intentions. So like, okay, I see what I lost now. I'm really seeing the value of this. I want this. I'm ready for it. You know, but is it too little too late? That's a decision that you guys are going to have to make, you know. But you got the Hangman in the reverse here. And that is an energy of releasing. So they definitely feel like you're moving on from this. And I think that they're really upset by it. So let's start to clarify a few things. I love these like mini decks, the little decks for clarifying, because they just fit on top of the bigger ones so perfectly. So you're indecisive. You're indecisive about letting this person back in because you want to see real change. Tell me about this 2 of Swords. Yeah, you've been unhappy for far too long and you don't want to do this anymore. And that other thing is with the Sun, it is also a card of enlightenment and clarity, right? Being able to see very clearly. It's so bright. But with it in the reverse, I feel like you're not clear. Okay, you are not clear whether there has been any real change. Has this person really learned? You know, is there really going to be anything different? Or am I just kind of spinning my wheels? Am I just putting myself back into the same position? Tell me about this 7 of Wands energy. Clarified by the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So, interesting enough, somebody here wants you to let your guard down, and you have your guard up when it comes to them. You are guarded when it comes to them. You're feeling very defensive, and you're defending your position up on the hill because you don't want to go back to where you were. You're not trying to backtrack. Somebody's trying to get you to let your guard down, Gemini. Somebody wants you to let them in. And I think you have in the past. I don't think this is even the first time. I think you have in the past, and it didn't work out so well. I think that's why you have your guard up so high. Tell me about this 6 of Wands in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is like, sometimes it feels like a starting point or like a launching pad, right? This is like the very beginning. Where are we going to go from here? You know, it's also a card of being on the same page, working towards the same thing, getting along. I feel like you're even more doubtful because you feel like you're not on the same page. You feel like you guys are not working towards the same things, right? You know what you want and you feel like you're not getting it with this person. I think a lot has been put, you know, their work is being put on display for everybody. I think that this person has really showed you another side of them, and it's hard for you to unsee it. I think that a lot has been put on display for you about this person. Tell me about this 5 of Swords. You got the 9 of Swords energy. So you're really in your head, you know, it's upsetting for you because you do really love this person. You do have a lot of emotions. So that conflicted energy, but you also want to do what's best for you. You also want to do the right thing. You don't want to keep going backwards or spinning your wheels. So I see you being very frustrated here, very upset, very conflicted. Tell me about this 4 of Wands. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Person 1 really doesn't know what the next step is. I also kind of feel like even even through the situation, this person is still getting frustrated that it's taking, like, that they're not getting their way already. I feel like, because the Knight of Pentacles can be a card, when it's in the upright, can be a card of like strategy, having a plan, right? I don't think that they really have one, because they didn't expect this reaction from you, or maybe in the past you've already, given in, and this time there's something different about it, because it's like they don't have a plan, they don't know what to do now. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. You have the Two of Cups in the reverse, so there's definitely been some kind of disconnect here. And I feel like they're not getting the conversation or the response that they want as well. Two of Cups in the upright can be a card of having a positive conversation. In the reverse, it's like it's not working. Like, whatever they used to be able to say to kind of reel you back in isn't having the same effect. Now, you got the Ace of Cups, so I do feel like this person does have love for you. I mean, I do think that there is love between the two of you. Absolutely. But is love enough? That's something you guys are going to have to decide if you're not getting anything else here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, the death and rebirth. So it's like this death, this ending, this death of the connection has kind of, caused them to want a rebirth. And maybe they're seeing the value now that's showing up in their true intentions. So that is very positive. Tell me about this Hangman in the reverse. We got the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's going to be communication. I feel like they're going to keep trying. I don't feel like they're ready to give up yet, because they are sensing that you're releasing them here. You got a lot of different energies out on the table. You got, let's see, Capricorn, I see a couple times. You got Virgo here. Actually, of all the earth energy, you also have Taurus here. You have Aries, Libra, Leo a couple times. Aquarius. And you do have Pisces as well. Cancer here too. Those are the signs that I'm seeing. It doesn't mean they have to be those signs, but that is kind of what I'm seeing here. So I do feel like they're going to keep giving messages. They're going to keep, because they see that you're releasing them, and that's just going to make them hold on even tighter. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're not giving, the energy back. They're not getting the same, energy that they, they're not getting the energy back now. I feel like it was in the reverse before. I feel like they weren't, and now you're not giving the same energy, because I think you're tired. So let's go ahead and we are going to get what you don't see coming, and then some advice for you, Gemini. So what doesn't Gemini see coming? What doesn't Gemini see coming in this situation? We got the Tower and the Six of Wands. I think this time it is going to be different for a lot of you. I think that in the past, you've let this person back in. But this time I think that you're going to find victory and finally letting the Tower fall. I think you guys have finally had enough. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, and tarot doesn't dictate your life, okay? Only you guys get to decide who you allow to have access to you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, what advice do we have for my very most beautiful Geminis, please? We got the Three of Cups. To me, that feels like support. The Three of Wands. Yeah, because you guys are at this precipice of creating something new. You got two threes. Threes are creation. They are expression. They are starting points, right? So I think you guys are at kind of like the very precipice, the very starting point of a new chapter in your life. The Three of Wands is a card of future thinking. It's a card of foresight, looking towards the future, and it's a card of hope, having hope as well. I also feel like with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands coming out together, the Three of Wands can be a card of delegation, okay? Sending something out of delegation. And, delegating is really realizing that you don't have to deal with everything on your own, right? You can delegate. You can have other people help. And the Three of Cups is community and support, right? So I think Spirit is sending a pretty clear message of you're going through a hard time. You could use some support, okay? You have angels, spirit guides, ancestors. You can send up prayers, okay? You can send that out. You can delegate some of this. You can put some of this up there to them. And if you don't believe in that and you don't want to do that, that's cool. Reach out to a friend, a family member. Just realize that you have community of people here, even a spirit team that wants to support you, okay? You can delegate some of this. So I think that's another advice message that's coming up as well. But if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, then just check out your other sign placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading, about scheduling personals, Patreon, whatever you guys need is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.